Hello and welcome to 3.0 TV. I am Vishakha Thakur. On May 22nd, President Donald Trump will host the top 220 holders of the Trump meme coin at his Virginia Golf Club. But blockchain forensics show most invitees are likely outside the United States. So Inca Digital traced the 275 largest wallets and found heavy routing through offshore exchanges such as Binance, which bars US customers. Bloomberg's review showed 19 out of the 25 biggest wallets are foreign-controlled. The pseudonymous nature of crypto hides identities, raising concerns about non-Americans effectively buying private access to a US president. So Tron founder Justin Sun, who disclosed the $75 million purchase of the related World Liberty financial token, tops the leaderboard, underscoring the event's global rather than domestic nature. Beginning 2026, the UK will require exhaustive reporting of every crypto transfer under the OECD Crypto Asset Reporting Framework. Exchanges, brokers, custodians, and charities must provide users' names, addresses, tax IDs, asset types, and amounts to HMRC or face £300 fines per incorrect record. This policy exceeds traditional KYC, turning service providers into permanent tax sentinels and eroding the pseudonymity that Bitcoin and Web3 rely on. So every wallet linked to a platform must be identified regardless of the amount. Critics warn this could lead to surveillance overreach, mass data collection, and talent flaws to friendlier jurisdictions. The EU will follow suit with its 2027 AMLR, banning privacy coins and anonymous wallets. Coinbase's base chain, a Layer 2 network launched in 2023, is surging ahead in weekly activity. Nansen reports 65.9 million transactions, 27% higher week over week, and 7 times Ethereum mainnets, 9.4 million. Now, active addresses grew 42% to 9.7 million, surpassing Arbitrum, Polygon, and Optimism. DeFi Llama records $363 billion cumulative decentralized exchange volume, with Base on track to hit $400 billion by July. Aerodrome leads with $183 billion, followed by Uniswap at $130 billion. Total value logged stands at $4.7 billion, ranking 6th among chains and beating Sui, Avalanche, and Cardano. Low fees, fast finality, and a booming meme coin market continues to attract users. Abu Dhabi Sovereign Wealth Fund Mubadala increased its holding in BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust by 491,439 shares in Q1 2025, bringing the total to 8.73 million shares worth $408.5 million, a 47% increase since December 2024. Now, IBIT, launched in Jan 2024, provides institutions regulated Bitcoin exposure without custody risk. The ETF averages daily volume tops 33 million shares, and May pricing hovers near $58.67. While the position is a small part of Mubadala's $300 billion AUM, it ranks among the largest sovereign allocations to a Bitcoin ETF, signaling growing but cautious institutional appetite for Bitcoin investment. Since Ethereum's Spectra upgrade activated on May 7, 2025, network fees have remained low. The median transfer cost is about 0.000061 ETH, or around $0.15, with users achieving confirmations in under 30 seconds for around 0.65 or $0.03. So except for a brief spike on May 12, gas fees have stayed below $1 for 82 days straight, making swaps, NFT sales, and bridges affordable. Bitcoin's fee market shows similar coin calm, and with median fees rarely exceeding $1.50 in the same period. On May 17, a high priority BTC transaction cost only 2 SAT or VB, around $0.29, amid a low meme pool. The subdued fees coincide with bullish prices, Bitcoin near $103,000 and Ether around $2,500. Argentinian federal judge Maria Servini has requested the central bank to revoke President Javier Milei's banking secrecy as part of an investigation into the failed Libra token project. So the probe also targets Milei's sister Karina, who allegedly met with Libra co-founders before launch. The CryptoGate scandal arose after Milei initially endorsed Libra but reduced support before its value crashed 90%, causing major investor losses. Now, prosecutors prosecutors are exploring fraud and impeachment charges. Winnie previously froze assets of 3 Libra co-founders and is investigating surveillance footage of co-founders' families, removing items from bank safe deposit boxes after Miller's promotion. The Australian Transaction Reports and Analysis Centre fined crypto exchange Cointree $75,120 for failing to submit suspicious matter reports on time, despite the exchange's voluntary self-reporting. The SMRs are critical for detecting financial system misuse and supporting law enforcement. Austrac CEO Brendan Thomas stressed the importance of timely reporting and warned of tougher regulatory action if compliance does not improve. While acknowledging Cointree's transparency, Thomas urged proactive system and control upgrades to prevent future breaches under the Anti-Money Laundering and Counter-Terrorism Financing Act. Bitstamp secured a crypto asset service provider CASP license under the EU's MiCA regulation from Luxembourg's financial regulator. This license allows Bitstamp to expand crypto services across the European Economic Area, offer trading, order execution, and custody. The company's CEO called this a major step towards providing secure and compliant services for European clients. The license boosts Bitstamp's global regulatory portfolio and supports strategic growth by enabling broader product offerings while reinforcing investor protection and compliance. In the SEC versus Ripple case, Judge Analisa Torres rejected the SEC's request to vacate the injunction on XRP sales to institutional investors and to reduce the $125 million penalty. This led to a price drop from $2.65 on May 14 to $2.30 on May 17, before stabilizing near $2.35. The ruling extends XRP's losing streak and heightens uncertainty over a possible XRP spot ETF approval. Investors now await the SEC's second settlement filing, which could be pivotal if it recognizes XRP as a commodity and acknowledges weaknesses in the SEC's case. BitGet became the third largest crypto exchange by trading volume in April 2025, reporting $757.6 billion in futures and $68.6 billion in spot trading. Its market share grew to 7.2%, surpassing industry trends amid market caution. BitGet's user base exceeded 120 million in April. The exchange also obtained digital asset service provider and Bitcoin service provider license in El Salvador, allowing it to offer comprehensive crypto services, including spot, derivative, staking, and yield product in one of the most crypto-friendly countries. That's all in the bulletin today. Keep watching 3.0 TV for more such updates and do log on to our website www.3versetv.io or scan the QR code.